Welcome to Inspired Fabric Design and Patchwork. Today we're going to be starting off by designing our own fabric, and then that's going to be followed by turning those pieces of fabric into a patchwork. And then what we're going to do now, excellent, is repeat it. So we're going to just carry on printing away, dabbing the paint onto the block, and then the next position will be wherever you want it to be. Now for this particular purpose, I'm going to do straight rows, but obviously if you want to do mirror images or rotation, that's another thing altogether. That's to do with pattern. So again, you just push it firmly down with your hand, just for a couple of seconds, and then you let it go and you take it off. Now, if you look at the colour wheel, there's a whole spectrum of colours. However, at this particular moment, we're only looking at 3 colours, which are the primary colours. Now, the primary colours, as you know, are red, yellow and blue. But don't you think it's interesting to see how they relate to each other? And the very magical thing about these 3 colours is you cannot make them any other way. You can't combine them to make them. Now, if you like, there's the colour theory, make yourself a colour theory book and then produce all sorts of artwork that kind of shows how the colours interrelate. As you can see here, what I've done is I've explored all the different variations of red and created a mood board so that we could actually get an idea that different reds have different qualities. Also done the same thing with some yellow and looked at different ways of different tones, different hues, different saturations of yellow combined together. And also, it's a very good idea to do it with the blue, and that way you can really get a feel of how colour relates to each other.
We're going to start with a very simple approach using borders and strips of fabric. So I've chosen the primary colours of bright red and the yellow, which is very striking, and we're going to just have some torn strips of fabric and apply them to our central panel to make a book cover. When you attach your seam, your borders, you need to attach the top and the bottom first of all, and then you go and do the 2 sides afterwards, so that you get a good seam when you've got your completed item.
Right, so shall we have a go then? We've got lots of lovely fabrics here that can't wait to make into book covers, so we'll start going. Do you want a red strip? We've got all sorts.
So you've just had a taster and we hope you've enjoyed it.
If you too have been inspired, watch our website on colouricious.com, and there you'll be able to buy your own DVD.